All right, I just finished up yesterday's calls, and surprisingly, I still have some energy left. So I'm going to get to another segment of the board meeting. I finally figured out after all these years how to not lose my mind over these board meetings. Okay, generally I just go crazy watching these, and I can't watch them because they're so bad and they're so disconnected from the reality of the actual world that when I watch them, when I watch too much of them, I actually go crazy. Really, it makes me mad. I'm way too involved with this material for some reason. It's part of my genetic code or something. But I figured it out that if I just do one thing at a time, it doesn't raise my blood pressure that much because I can see the absurdity, but I don't overdo the absurdity, so it doesn't piss me off too bad. So took all these years to figure out how to do these without making myself crazy. So the next thing up is this one here. Contract with U.S. Ecology, DBA NRC Environmental for storm and wastewater disposal services. Okay. Trimet performs vehicle washing and other maintenance activities at its garages, which generate oily wastewater and solids that must be captured and properly disposed of. Similarly, all Trimet facilities, park and ride lots, and transit centers have stormwater catch basins and filtering treatment systems that must be regularly cleaned and maintained. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. The Oregon Department of Environmental Quality and other jurisdictions have issued Trimet industrial storm and wastewater permits to allow Trimet to discharge treated water into local storm and sanitary sewer systems. Oh, that's lovely. Provided that Trimet does not exceed the maximum contaminant limits established in the permits. Accordingly, Trimet must regularly clean the oil water separators, sumps, and catch basins at its facilities to meet its permit requirements. Given the expansion of Trimet's transit system, which is the biggest mistake they've ever made, because as we can see now, they cannot even provide the service, but they've expanded this unmitigated expansion that I've been complaining about for years. Given the expansion of Trimet's transit system, acquisition of new facilities like Columbia, and the implementation of stricter environmental permit policies, Trimet's annual demand for these environmental services has increased significantly. Of course, roll out that pork, keep that pork flowing, and always get more pork. Therefore, we needed a new solicitation. Okay, so they issued a bid on November, which bids on December, they were due December 14th. Okay, they got 4 bids. The independent cost estimate was $2.1 million. NRC Environmental $1.3 million. River City used to do ours at Portland Roads when I was running that place. $2.1 million. Lovett Services $2.3 million, and Vio Service $2.5. Trimet determined that NRC was the lowest responsible bid. Okay, let's hear what they say about it. This is routine.
Wastewater disposal services. That's a mouthful. Anyway, Mr. General Manager.
Thanks, President Simmons, members of the board. The purpose of this final resolution before you today is to authorize a contract to cover storm and wastewater removal and disposal services at our garages, our transit center, park and rides, and other properties. As you are all aware, Trimet performs vehicle washing and other maintenance activities that require specific removal procedures. In addition to our facilities, parking lots, and transit centers, they have special catch basins and filtering systems with specialized environmental requirements. Trimet issued an invitation to bid for a new solicitation for these services based on the expansion of Trimet transit system, as well as stricter environmental permit requirements, which have increased demand for Trimet. NRC was identified as the lowest responsible
Some kind of interference going on here.
bidder. The proposed contract is for a 5-year term at a total amount of $1.3 million. The services are included in the Safety and Security Division operating budget. Also, I should highlight NRC's bid for coming in nearly 39% lower than the closest competitor. This was possible because NRC recently completed an upgrade to its own wastewater treatment plant. And by keeping the costs involved internal, the company was able to pass on significant savings to Trimet. So NRC's workforce is 14.5% female and nearly 42% minority. The firm has identified 6 small certified firms to perform a portion of the work should subcontracted opportunities arrive. I would like to recommend your approval.
Thank you, General Manager. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Thank you, Director Gonzalez. And is there a second?
Yes, second by Director Lewis.
Thank you, Director Lewis. It's been moved and seconded. Does anyone wish to make any comments before we vote?
What's to comment on?
Director Simmons, I am not seeing any hands raised at this time.
Nothing to talk about.
I'm going to then ask for the vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Will it pass? I don't know.
Aye.
Aye. Is anyone opposed? Motion carries.
Wow, see, now that's my kind of board meeting. I'm not even pissed off at all. Over and out.